I really didn't want to, but I've been forced. I've been forced to become a fucking, not activist, don't call me that shit, because I'm not a fucking activist, bitch. I just want shit to make sense, and I want things in our country to be known, and I want the truth. Okay, Trump, first of all, at Trump, I voted for you. Why the fuck are you not doing what you told us you would do? I feel betrayed. I personally feel betrayed. Because you campaigned on some really, 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 really important things, and now you're going, what? Who? Where? Release the files. Release the files, or are they going to implicate you? And you don't want that. Or are they going to implicate all of the people around you and trickle down to all of these different celebrities, financial people, business executives, CEOs, and you don't want all of that to crumble and for us to have to rebuild our government because the government is working in your favor. Is that what's going on? Because I don't like it, okay? And I'm not gonna stop with this shit anymore. You know, I wanted to become a right-wing political commentator a couple years ago because I just feel like I don't see young people that look like me talking about these types of things, and a lot of people are too scared. At this point, nobody's scared anymore. Republicans don't give a fuck anymore. Democrats don't give a fuck anymore. Actually, nobody cares anymore. Now we just hate the government, okay? Okay? Nobody even cares what side you're on anymore. And I don't even care to be labeled as a Republican commentator. I don't even care about that anymore. Because I do feel like a lot of people have woken up to, hey, this isn't us versus each other, this is a us versus them type thing. I don't feel like I need to school Democrats or some shit. No, I think we all see what the fuck is going on. And, hey, I'm not here for it. And neither are the rest of us. I'm gonna keep talking about this shit. I'm gonna keep talking about the Epstein files, and you know what? I'm gonna talk about Charlie Kirk too, because Candace Owens might be crazy. There also might be merit to the things that she's saying. I don't trust my government. I never have. Even though I am a voter, and even though I am very much involved in politics, I don't trust my government, and I never fucking have, and I never will. And I just don't know. I just don't know about the whole Charlie Kirk thing. Things seem weird and strange and suspicious, and I wouldn't put it past the government to be doing some stuff. I'm not gonna say that is a fact, because if that's not true, if it's not true, then that's highly fucking insensitive and just wrong of me to be theorizing and like making these conspiracies about man's death. Like, obviously that's distasteful as fuck. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, I think the government did it, or like these are all of my different theories, but I'm just saying what the government has put out about everything surrounding that situation is not making a lot of sense to me, and I already don't trust them. That's what I'm saying. Not saying that I don't believe them or that I do believe them, just that I have my own critical thinking and things aren't adding up. So I'm gonna keep talking about that. Gonna keep talking about our conflicts with other countries and how that is affecting like our day-to-day lives, because I don't think people really understand like the connections that we have with other nations and their leaders, and how that shit, like, they're in the background like twiddling with shit. You realize that, right? Or no? Because I feel like a lot of people don't fucking realize that. And I'm going to do more research before I say anything about a specific group of people or anything like that. I'm just going to say there are other nations that have their hands in the fucking cookie jar, okay? And I don't quite appreciate that. And I also really don't appreciate how anytime that anybody sees 1 + 1 = 2, and now 2 + 2 is equaling 4, and now 4 + 4 is equaling 8, we're seeing these patterns, and the second that we call them out and we say, can we talk about this? It's, what? No! You're fucking crazy. You're looking into things and you're being a racist because you're saying that maybe this nation or this group of people is doing some stuff, or you're being misogynist because you're saying that these women maybe are doing these things. Hey, no, I'm not. I don't care what. I don't care. I'm saying that I'm seeing something weird going on, and I don't like that. I don't care who it is. I don't care when, why, what, how. I'm seeing patterns, and I don't like that, and I want to discuss it. So yeah, we're gonna keep a lot of eyes on the government, on other countries, on big political happenings, and we're also going to not get distracted by that, and we're gonna try to see what's actually going on, because with like all of this shit that's been going on recently, I feel like we're being distracted from something. Partly I think that we're being distracted from the files, and that's why but I feel like that's, you know, part of why Trump and his administration keep being like, it's a Democrat hoax, what are you talking about, there's nothing to release. Like, they're trying to distract us from that shit. What else are they trying to distract us from, though? Because it's not just the files. Like, there is more. And I don't know what it is, but there's more. I know there is. I mean, if the government is an iceberg and we see the tip, bro, what is under that water? How big is the fucking iceberg? Because the tip of the iceberg that we see, that's not shit. That's not shit. I'm getting scared. I am getting scared. And I don't know what's going on with the federal government, if that's still going to be a thing even, or if all the power is going to go to the states. And then what does that mean for our Constitution? And like, there's just so many things. There's just so many things. And I keep just going to work and then going home and hanging out with my family and hanging out with my friends. And I'm like, this isn't right. I need to do something about it. Like, I can't just keep living. I can't just keep living because something feels wrong to me. And I feel like if we don't start doing something, we're gonna all wake up one day and our entire world is gonna be different. And I don't think we're gonna fucking like it. I think we're going down a route that has been taken before. And I think we know where this goes. And I personally don't want my country to turn into a dictatorship or a communist regime or something like that. Personally, I don't want my life being run by somebody like the likes of Fidel Castro. I would not like somebody like Fidel Castro to be my leader. And let me say this too. I don't think that Donald Trump is like a Fidel Castro or something like that. I think that he's a puppet. I don't even think that he has the power that people think that he has. So stop trying to put all of these labels on him and act like he's this big head honcho and he's gonna become a dictator. You need to realize that he doesn't even have that power, and you need to be looking at the people that actually do have power, because they're orchestrating things behind the scenes that you're not even seeing. And that's the scary part. That's the fucking scary part. It's not the shit that we see, it's the stuff that we don't see. Okay? Whatever Trump says when he's on stage, fuck, I don't care. I don't really trust in him anymore, the way that I went into this term, trusting him. But I also don't think that he has the power that people... I also don't feel like he has the amount of power that people want to subscribe to him. And I feel like as long as we keep our eyes on him and think that he has all this power and all of this shit, we're just going to be distracted by what's actually going on. By the people that are actually puppeting him, the people that are actually blackmailing him and keeping him a millionaire or a billionaire, whatever the fuck. The people with real power are not going to show their faces. They're not going to say their names. Why would they put themselves out there like that? They're not politicians. They are these obscure, rich families that have generational wealth and have been building these secretive empires and running the entire country for years. And look at our nation. We've only been around for 200-300 years, and this is where we're at right now. We gained our independence in 1776, and currently, 200-300 years later, we're not doing so great. We should have come a lot further than this. Why are the same secretive societies still running shit? I don't like it. I don't like it, and I'm gonna keep fucking talking about it.